Thank you, Chairman McHenry, for putting this historic hearing together, long in the making. Thank you to our witnesses. It's great to have all 5 of you here today. Today's hearing directs attention to the Commission's dysfunctions and, frankly, to the Chairman's politicization of the Commission and its work. Let me highlight 7 failures. Abuse of the rulemaking procedures, 61 so far, inappropriately short public comment periods, unworkable and unlawful ESG disclosure mandates, Hotel California-style rules for crypto, where they all have the ability or direction to come check in anytime you like, but never with the authority to leave with some approval or clarity. Endless discovery with no resolution, no clarity, regulation by enforcement for crypto. An unworkable proposal to overhauling our equity market structure, de facto ban on crypto through proposed custody rule, and failure to work with Congress, frankly undermining the work that Congress done to provide clarity here. So as many of my colleagues have done today at this hearing, the courts have, even the DOJ, have highlighted severe mismanagement. The list goes on, but unfortunately, I do have limited time. Commissioner Peirce, would you say that the SEC's rulemaking and enforcement agenda reflects the priorities of the commissioners as a whole, or has the commission become an extension of Chairman Gensler's agenda?
The agenda is the chairman's agenda.
Do you guys have collaboration? I mean, I saw one of the commissioners today look like it might be the first time he was asked his opinion on something, just expected to ratify whatever Chairman Gensler throws out there.
I mean, I think the issue is that Chair Gensler has a lot of ideas that he's trying to move forward on, and there are other things that I think we should be spending our time on that we're not spending our time on. And so I think that's the nature of some of our disagreements. Problems
being left unsolved. I appreciate you for highlighting many of them. My concern is just that by taking the world's best capital markets, I mean, we don't even have 5% of the world's GDP, but we have over 50% of the world's invested capital. We're taking something that works pretty well, that needs clarity and oversight to continue. Instead, we're working with a declared war by Secretary Warren and other Gary Gensler allies to undermine our capital markets and some of the most innovative companies out there. For that reason, I propose the SEC Stabilization Act as a structural reform to deal with our Gary Gensler problem, but also with the structural challenges at the SEC that highlight it can be exploited by bad actors. One of the areas that I want to highlight is special purpose broker-dealers. Commissioner Peirce, do you believe that a special purpose broker-dealer process could provide a first step towards broker-dealers handling tokenized securities?
I mean, at the time that it came out, I said it could be a baby step, but that was 4 years ago, and this baby's not walking yet. So I'm not as optimistic as I was back then.
Yeah, I'm concerned as well, and it kind of creates a separate path where some of Chairman Gensler's friends and allies could get special permission and the rest of the market be excluded. For each commissioner, maybe we'll start down there with you, Mr. Ueda. Have you or any member of your staff been instructed by the SEC staff to direct or otherwise ask FINRA to avoid approving broker-dealer applications with crypto assets?
No, I have not.
Commissioner Peirce?
No, but TM is, our Trading and Markets Division is the one that interacts with FINRA. So it's, I mean, the issue is that there's a cultural, there's clear messaging from the SEC that we're not trying to move the crypto industry forward, and that's reflected in this as well.
Thank you. Commissioner?
No.
No, and I think I might disagree a little bit with the clear messaging point from Commissioner Peirce on the clear direction. I think there's lots of rhetoric, and we can get down to brass tacks and look at ways to move forward.
Well, Mr. Gensler, no surprise, many of us aren't fans of your approach to the job, but it does seem that you've abused your authority, and you seem to kind of gloat as candidate Harris decides that she wants to pivot on crypto and say, no, you can trust us. We're going to be okay on this. It seems like you're gloating. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. The war on crypto goes on. So as you highlighted, you meet with the chairman of the Federal Reserve regularly. Do you guys discuss things like Operation Choke Point 2.0, the way to block and restrict market certainty for crypto-affiliated firms?
I've never heard that term, and I'd also want to say half of the rules that we've adopted, 42 rules, half of them have actually been bipartisan.
Some of the work's been good, but a lot of it's been bad. Last question, Commissioner Ueda. What would it take to allow distributed ledger to be the official record of ownership for tokenized securities? If you could respond in writing, that'd be good, because my limited time has expired. I yield.